Well, the festive season is referred to as the season of giving. Well, just how giving are you during this time of the year? The SA Savings Institute is warning South Africans against giving what they don't have. The organisation warns consumers not to get themselves into debt without good reason. Let's chat now to CEO of the South African Savings Institute, that's Elisabeth Lwanga-Nanziri. Thank you, Elizabeth, for joining us.
Good morning.
We need your advice today because we're just, money flows out of our hands at this time of the year. Tell us about festive season spending. Are South Africans big spenders at this time of year?
Well, it is, and I think it's only fair that everybody has to make merry or celebrate the hard work that we do during the year. So yes, it is a season of celebrating, and we don't have a problem with that. I think the problem we have is spending what we don't have. It's as if it just dawned on us that tomorrow is Christmas or festive season, then we just go on a spending spree of what we do not have. So yes, the tendency is for us to go, and we will give into the what the retailers are telling us, what the credit providers are telling us, because they're also working on our psychology. So we don't have the money, but we want to please everybody, and we want to please ourselves, go for that trip, and the money is available, and we go for it.
So it's not that we are spending, it's a given we're going to spend at this time of year. How should we be spending now?
I think the message for us is spend wisely, do not spend recklessly, do not spend that which you don't have. And if you must give and you didn't plan for it, I think it's the heart. It's what's in the heart, it's not how much it costs. So it doesn't mean that you should go and blow up a credit card or even borrow so that you could spend. So it's a message of spend wisely, because over and above the festive season, there is the first few months of the year that come up.
Yes.
And I think this year we do have a special message in light of the medium-term expenditure framework the minister read to us. And that should at least be a rude awakening as well for the consumers if they never woke up during the financial crisis. That government is also strained at the moment, and so it will be for the next 5 years, because we've not done our part. If we're not saving, they don't have investable funds, and so they won't be able to take care of especially their social obligations without borrowing externally. And if you don't play your part, you're assuming government will take care of you, as we always do say. Majority of South Africans say that. You should think twice. So during this period, when you get that bonus, when you get that paycheck, when you get those gifts and that, please do put aside something, thinking about those 5 years to come.
What should you be doing with that money, the little extra money that you might be getting at this time of year in terms of those bonuses, 13th checks and all of that? Because we're looking ahead to January. We know that you're going to get that salary, and then you're not going to get paid at exactly the same time in January. So how should we be planning ahead?
It's actually usually the longest period, because you get paid around the 10th or 15th of December, and next paycheck comes at the end of January. So it's the longest period that you have. So the first thing, at least we normally say, which seems a little bit trivial but very helpful, is you have those obligations for January, like school fees, especially for children, and those scholastic materials. If you can take care of those as soon as you get the paycheck.
Put that away as soon as you get that in the middle of December.
And any other, like, medical will definitely always be there, and food and transport to go to work in January. So if you can put aside something for those immediate ones, that would be good. So whatever remains, then you can go make merry.
All right. Okay. So if I'm heading out today to go and get all my Christmas presents, just give me a general idea of, what kind of budget should I be looking at per person? Just a very quick sketch, am I looking at per person, or where should I be shopping? Should I not go to the big, the obvious ones, the glossy ones?
I cannot tell you where to go, but I can only say I can only say shop around. The thing is, and that's the problem with South Africans, we never shop around. We just go to the first shop I get to, I enter. Besides, all of them have sale. But if you think about it, everybody is on sale, and pretty much throughout the year. So if you think about it, just do your little homework. Just go to the few shops around there. You'll definitely see there's a difference. So you must go get your gifts, but have a list to start with. If you don't have that list, you're just going to be shopping pretty much everything from the shops, and at ridiculous prices. Remember, especially if you're going to do it on credit, you need to pay as little as you can, as possible anyway, because every bit of credit costs a lot. So first thing is, have a list. Don't just walk into any shopping mall. And next, do your rounds. Thirdly, if it costs more than what you planned for, well, it's the heart. The other person will never know even how much you put in. And then finally, it shouldn't be on credit. Credit shouldn't be used for consumption, at least in the list. Let it be used for developmental purposes, but not really for consumption.
I'm going to get started on my list. Thank you so much, CEO of the South African Savings Institute, Elisabeth Lwanga-Nanziri.
News that moves. eNCA.com.